But sometimes both of them would go. But I had my real girlfriend was little blonde up here. She wasn't what that anybody.
Little blonde. Huh?
Yeah. My sugar baby was blonde. So Hart came in, he said, what are you doing now? I said, nothing particular. He said, you want to ride around some? I said, yeah. Now I knew them two girls when the ride was first, so they couldn't leave town. So Hart, I took off, went down to get some gas and cigarettes. That's when we met Peggy and this other girl. She had a friend visiting her from Ohio. I forget her name. So we saw me there, you know, and I said, we kind of waved and smiled at her.
So she's probably 16 then when you met her.
No, she was 15.
15.
She was 15.
15.
No. But I saw that would come walk behind the counter and we in the kitchen. So you walk in and you got a counter here and it kind of go down. But you got a gate right here to go behind the counter, go in where the heaters in the sitting room and benches where people sat, then you go in the kitchen. So hard time back here, we were going to sit down and talk about it. Somebody. I saw that girl come by. She had to come back and go back and get something. Took back to the kitchen. So I think Horace got up and walked over to the door. He saw Peggy sitting. He knew Peggy, so he lived down there next to her. But he didn't know it was our girl. So Peggy introduced him to that girl somehow or another, and then they automatically pulled me into this conversation.
You went on a little double date.
Yeah. So Peggy was sitting on eating collard. Sitting there at the table eating. Her and the girl both were eating at their supper. And I saw her, so I asked her, I said, you want to go out on tonight on date? And she asked her mama, and her mama licked me over pretty good. And in the house, that's where I met her. We went out, went to Dunn, we rode over to Dunn, and we stopped and got us a little cold drink somewhere, and a little piece of candy or whatever. On the way back, we stopped in the little service station coming down here, where it used to be Black Railroad. You had an old drive-in theater over there. And they had a little service station there. They had a jukebox, and you gotta get a hamburger and a hot dog in there. We pulled in there to get us a cold drink, a cup of whatever. But we got us a little hamburger, and it was about 15 cents for a hamburger, 5 cents for your hot dog. So you can't afford to buy one of them.
Yeah, you sure could.
So we got us a hamburger and a cold drink, and I tip up there like a little man and put a quarter in the jukebox.
Oh.
5 songs?
You got 6 for a quarter by then.
Okay, I thought it was 5 songs.
So somewhere was 5. But some places you got extra plate if you put a quarter. You got 6 for a quarter. So I dropped a quarter in that jukebox and I called Peggy on the picture for what she liked. And we were just having a good old time, you know, the little new girl there, and we were playing the jukebox and eating hamburger and tearing up. We were having a time in this world. We stayed in there an hour more.
So you had a good first date.
Yeah, first date. We sat in there and talked, and I held her hand. I kissed on her cheek one time. I pecked on her jaw.
She didn't bat you away?
No, she liked it more than I did, I heard. So, we finally left. We knew we had to be back home, so Grandma told us to be home by 10 o'clock. So I wasn't about to keep her past 10. So, we saw that little service station, gas pump, had 2 little gas pumps back there, And it was nice in there, but not a fancy place. We sat there at that table and ate our hamburger and drank our drink, played and listened to the music. Peggy played that song, Don't Let Your Sweet Love Die. That's the name of the song. I bet we played that song 10 times that night. It was pretty, what are you talking about? I got it in the bar now, that song. And she said that's when she fell in love with me.
All on your first date.
Yeah, she said that.
Romeo over there.
Yes, so she said that's when she fell in love. I said, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I just fell for her head over heel. And that's where it's been ever since.
So when you dropped her off, you figured you wanted to go on a second date with her?
Oh, I knew I would. I mean, there was no talks about that. So we had a good time, but we played that song. I didn't tell how many times that night, and they were pretty. And everybody liked country music back then. All the boys and girls just loved it.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no all this rock and roll wasn't around.
Well, it wasn't around.
No, you would listen to opera music, fancy metal, the countryside.
Yeah.
So we played that song. I don't know how many times.
I reckon country was like rock and roll back then because everybody listened to it. It had a little beat to it.
Oh yes, sir.
Everything else was orchestra.
I mean, I'd shake a mean late used to buy that music. So